Well, hello and welcome to Kinkella Teaches Archaeology, the podcast, episode 20. And on this momentous episode, my friends, I am coming to you with an emergency. I am coming to you with some knowledge that the academics out there are really going to need. Now, this is an emergency need. This needs to be taken seriously and taken in to whoever's listening to this right away. This is for the betterment of all humanity. It really is. And what do I mean by that? What we're going to cover right now is specifically how not to be an academic asshole. I know you're like, wait, is that possible? You don't have to be. Yes. I know that tunnel is dark, friends, but there is light at the end of it. And that is me with a flashlight bringing you to the promised land, right? And you might ask, you're like, why, Kinkella? Why are you giving us this amazing gift? Why are you taking us out of the darkness? Because a lot of times you don't even like us very much. And I'm like, I know, but I know there's good in you. And I'm here to bring it on out. And this is how we're going to do it. I made a list of 6 awful academic terms that I just hate. Yes, friends, jargon. Some empty, awful academic jargon that I want to see banished from this earth forever. Why? Why am I coming up with this now? It's because, for whatever reason, it may be the alignment of the stars, but it's also because in the last 48 to 72 hours, I have read, listened to, seen so much academic awful jargon that enough is indeed enough. This is it, okay? So you are going to go with me. I don't care if you got a PhD. I don't care if you got an MA. I don't care if you got no degree at all. You just want to look pseudo smart, which really makes you look stupid, but you just want to do this. I don't care. I am here for all. I take all comers, and I am here to help you out. All right? Are you ready to do this with me? Are you ready to do the work? Yes, you are. Here we go. Academic, jargony, awful term number 1. And it's a big one. Ontology. Oh, ontology. Okay. If you look it up, ontology means the philosophical study of reality. Whatever that is. Right? But whenever you're feeling like you need to say ontology, like it's in your lungs and you're about to go, my ontology, stop. And what you're going to say is point of view. You're going to say, my point of view is. You see that right there? You feel that right there? You know what that weird feeling is that you've never felt before? Communication. Like there's this understanding thing where one human says some words and the other human gets it, right? So do not erase that place in your brain where ontology lies. That delete that sucker, and in its place put point of view. So when you're about to go, my Marxist ontology states, my Marxist point of view is. See? Baby steps, yo. All right. You feeling the energy? You feeling the love? I'm feeling it. Number 2, methodologies. Methodologies, or the singular, methodology. You see, I employ a Marxist methodology. No, you don't. You don't employ a Marxist methodology. You just say, that's the way I'm doing it. I'm doing it the Marxist way. That's all. See, you can erase methodology. Methodology right there, out the way, right? My methodology. My way. Look at that. 3 letters. Way. Communication. Are you getting this? I bet you are. All right, number 3. This is a serious speed bump. I understand several of us pass out on this one. But here we go. We are strong. dominant hegemony. Oh. Nerds among us will point out that hegemonies actually are dominant because of the way they are. So dominant hegemony, you're sort of saying the same thing two times, and so it's really already bad in that way. But don't go there. Don't go. No. A dominant hegemony, or just a hegemony, is the accepted idea. So when you're about to go, the dominant hegemony of communism, just say the accepted idea of communism. See? Huh? Yes, I know. Yes, yeah, you're smiling. You're getting it. Okay, erase that sucker. No need. Number 4, epistemology. Epistemology is the study of knowledge. And you're like, wait, didn't we already go over that with ontology? Well, ontology is the study of reality, and epistemology is the study of knowledge. Yes, it's all worthless crap. All of it. That's why I'm here, baby. Uncle Andrew, here to save you from your own darkness. Epistemology, do not say that when you're like, well, you see, my epistemology states. Just say, my angle is. See? It's like the angle you're taking on something. See? Right? Like I would take a scientific angle on something. Right? Because I don't care about like feelings or, silliness like that. I don't care about that. And I don't care about Marxism. And I don't care about communism. And I don't care about the dialectic, a word for another time. I just want facts and data. I know I'm weird. And look, you don't have to be me today. But for right now, we're erasing epistemology and we're just putting my way. I'm sorry I freaked out there for a second. It happens. None of us are perfect. The last 2 words, I'm going to give them to you together. And these are weird because these are real words that real people say. They've just been bastardized and destroyed by academia. The words are bodies and spaces. And I know when I say bodies and spaces, you're like, but Kinkella, man, that's just like a body is like a body. And then spaces is like, walking around in spaces. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. But you're normal if you said that. For the academe, they say, well, you see, I study bodies and their movement through spaces. And you're like, how about say, I study people and the way they deal in this area. So this is just for academics out there. Normal people, you don't have to worry about this. For academics, you're stopping the use of bodies and you're going to say people. And you're stopping the uses of spaces and you're just going to use area. See? I know. It's so much communication here in the last couple minutes. I know it's a lot. If you need to sit down, that's fine. I'm here for you. I did say I was going to give an extra here at the end, and I think we've come really far already. If we can erase ontology, methodologies, dominant hegemony, epistemology, and bodies and spaces, oh man, will the sun shine with a rare brilliance tomorrow morning? I'm betting it will. The last one, this is for everybody. This isn't just academics, because the rest of you out there, you're guilty. Some of you fools are guilty of this one too. This last one is partner. As in, oh, my partner and I went to go see a movie last night. That's not your partner. It's your girlfriend. You get it? Or, alternatively, it's your boyfriend. Right? Don't say partner. I don't know what you're talking about. I swear to God, every time I hear this, I think, oh, are you in a law firm? I think that every time. And you know what's even more crazy? Sometimes it's not just boyfriends and girlfriends. Sometimes it's husbands and wives. Say, that's my husband. It's okay. It's okay to use real words that communicate real ideas in reality. Now, academics out there, I know that reality is scary and you don't live in it. But next time, more and more steps out, and that little light I'm giving you, that's the light of reality. More later. Hoping for a good day and an even better tomorrow for all y'all.